Hi everyone, my name is Arielle and welcome back to my channel. We are officially heading into Desolation Wilderness.
Finally!
Woo! So excited! This will probably be the last section of this vlog series because we have 2 final nights. We have walked over 120 miles so far and we have less than 50 miles to go and it feels amazing. So I'm super excited for this last section. Desolation Wilderness was kind of like our cookie. It was our reward for some hard work done. So super excited. I hope you are too. Let's go on the adventure. So Krissy and I have been hanging over here by Lake Aloha for at least an hour at this point. It's been so lovely, and I realized that I've been talking to you all so much less, and I was trying to think about what it is, and I'm like, well, we're not having any mishaps anymore. Like, we've kind of got our stuff figured out, you know. We wake up in the morning early, we put as many miles as we can in the cool of the morning, and then we usually find somewhere to relax, and then we hike a little while, and then we find somewhere else to relax, and then we love to hike. It's I think it's like just after 5 p.m. now. We love to hike in the evening. That's like one of our favorite times. And all in all, between all of that, we end up hiking like 18 or 19 miles and we get wherever we need to go, or 18 to 20, I guess, depends on the day. So yeah, I feel like I don't have as much to add in here, and I feel like that's why I just am showing all the scenery and everything. But I think that's really wonderful, and the one thing I can say is this has helped me feel so much more prepared for the PCT next year. I know I would have figured it all out on the trail, but I feel like I figured it all out now, and I'll be so much more ready when that time comes. But we're really enjoying, I've been saying to everyone who like asks about, you know, our trip, that like Desolation Wilderness is our cookie, you know what I mean? It's our reward for hard work, you know, and it has really, you know, we've only been in here half a day, but it really feels like a cookie. It feels like a reward. So we have about 5 more miles to hike today. We're contemplating the idea of a sunrise mission. I'll keep you posted on if that ends up being the case, but there's a really beautiful pass we go over, and we may go up in the dark so we can get a sunrise from the pass. We will see. All right, onward and upward. before 10 a.m. on our 8th day out here. We've done almost exactly 140 miles at this point. And as you saw, we did decide to do the sunrise mission. We got up at 3:30 in the morning and it was worth it, but somebody was so grumpy.
A little grumpy.
She was a little grumpy. So to give you some backstory, we were like joking, I guess it was yesterday. Sometimes all the days bleed together out here about like what our nicknames and alter egos would be. And then we were joking because her full name is actually Christina, that she would be Tina. And now anytime she gets like tired and grumpy or whatever, sassy. You know, sassy, we say like, oh, there's Tina. So Tina over here.
Tina did not want to wake up this morning.
Tina was pissed.
Tina was cold and hungry.
I mean, rightfully so. She's dealing with the bum ankle, which I, just showed you. And she's, there's a lot going on. Her sleeping bag isn't warm enough, but
I let Arielle know that she wasn't allowed to talk for 5 minutes because she was being too positive this morning.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like annoyingly positive. Like people wonder if I'm being authentic. I am. I mean, Krissy can account. Like I'm just generally positive. I'm always looking.
It's not toxic, but it can be annoying.
But yeah, like I'm always trying to look for the positive in things, and most of the time it's a good thing. But if you are in a grumpy or if you're in a Tina mood, as this one, it's like she was like, you're not allowed to speak anymore. But anyways, tomorrow's our last day. This will be our last night on the trail, which is really crazy. We have some big hopes of getting maybe like a little bit further down the trail, that like doing like a 23-mile day today so we can have a short day tomorrow. But we woke up at 3:30 in the morning and only time will tell. So as of right now, we have about an 8-mile hike to Richardson Lake, which is our last lake. And then beyond that, it's just streams and everything. So we'll take a nice long midday lunch break there. And then hopefully we can push some miles towards the end of the day. And then that's so crazy that tomorrow's the last day. Time went so fast.
Doesn't feel real.
So we're at our last lake, which is so crazy that we don't pass any more lakes on this hike. It's called Richardson Lake, and we've hiked about 15.5 miles this morning. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. We got here maybe 45 minutes ago. But yeah, that 3:30 a.m. alarm like definitely started to feel that, and took a little nap here in the shade. And oddly enough, because it's like shady and windy, it's cold. So it was like nice to be in my sleeping bag. But we are for sure gonna hike another 5 miles, which would make us, just over a 20-mile day. But we're gonna try our hardest. Our dream would be to make it to this campsite, which is another 8.7 miles, for multiple reasons. 1, Got Hooked says it has great campsites. 2, it's by a stream. 3, it would mean that we only have like 14 miles to hike tomorrow, which would be crazy. But it also means we have a 24-mile day today, which we haven't been able to pull off yet. I think our longest day was 22. So we'll see. But luckily there's streams in between all of the different, so we have like between our for sure and our like hopeful destination. So we have lots of options. But yeah, we'll probably get out of here in the next 15 minutes or so, just fill up our water and hike as far as we can hike into the evening. Should be fun. Decided to go for it. We are leaving, it's like 6:30. We're leaving the creek that we were gonna camp at, which would have been a 20-mile day. And the creek that we are now gonna camp at is 4 miles away. It's up 2 miles and then down 2 miles, but I feel like we have plenty of time. We're feeling pretty good. And if there was ever a day to do a 24-mile day, it's today, because it's our last full day. So, I mean, I guess it was a little easier to squeeze in the extra miles considering we started hiking before 4 in the morning, but still super exciting. So that's the plan. That's what we're doing. And now we climb. I know it's kind of dark light and you can barely see me. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's adjusting. All right, so I realized that I've made a mistake. It was 3 miles of uphill and 1 mile of downhill, and we are literally 0.2 from the top, maybe even 0.1. And we decided we could not walk another step. So we're eating dinner and then we will walk another step. We'll walk the last mile, but we are toasted over here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are much better toasted than we've been in the past. So we're like happy and giddy, but we're tired. It's time to be done for the day. And then tomorrow is our last day. It's so crazy. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, but anyways, we're going to have some dinner. Then we're going to finish our last mile, find a place to camp, have our last sleep on the trail, and then head out in the morning. Good morning! It is officially our last morning on the trail. I would say we got a pretty good night of sleep. Krissy said she slept the whole night.
That's like 8 hours.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's a little bit later right now than normal, but not much. It's like 7:30. We don't have nearly as far to go. We only have like less than 14 miles to finish this bad boy, which is kind of crazy. I will say the 24 miles of yesterday, we're feeling it in our bodies, but at the same time, I feel like there's just so much excitement for the fact that we're like almost gonna be done walking 170 miles in 8.5 days. Like, it's just so crazy. Neither of us have really ever done anything like this. We've done a lot of other things, but nothing just like this. So super exciting. I feel like I need to pay attention to where I'm walking. So I will see you in a little bit. We're going to walk for like, I don't know, maybe 5 or so miles and then make some breakfast. We literally are down to our last bits of food. I'd say we planned kind of perfectly, but like we have to actually cook food today because that's all we have left. So we're going to walk until we're too hungry to walk anymore, make some breakfast, and then, yeah, I think we'll be done in the early afternoon, which is crazy. 14 final miles.
That's so good.
So as you saw, we're officially in our last 3 miles of the trail, which is so crazy. I'm on my last Go Macro bar. I feel like I've eaten like 100 of these and I still love them. It's literally my last little bit of food. I have nothing left. We're taking a quick sip. Krissy's ankle is like legitimately the size of a grapefruit. And it's like her whole even lower leg is swelling now. But she's determined. She's one tough chick, this one.
Finishing.
She's finishing. I was like, there's a junction 1 mile ahead. And she's like, nah. So it might take us a little while. But last 2.9 miles. And we are done. According to Gut Hooks, we have like 0.1 of a mile left. We don't see the trailhead yet, but we see the Truckee River and all the people floating, and they look like they smell so much better than we smell. I know you can't smell me through this camera lens, but that's probably in your favor because this is the worst I've ever smelled in my life. Hi, Tabor. Hi, sassy girl. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh, my little wiggle butt. Oh, I love you so much.
I know.
Yeah, she's so excited. Oh my goodness, I love you. Hi. Hi. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you.
You better make it fast. You guys smell.
Okay.
That's why you have it open?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been informed that I have to make this quick because the window was down because we literally smell that bad. So we put it up just so it wasn't so loud. But obviously we were officially back in the car. We were both hoping that we could jump in Lake Tahoe to like kind of end this loop around Lake Tahoe. We walked 170 plus miles in 8.5 days. I like still am processing the whole thing. It doesn't feel real. However, with that being said, Lake Tahoe is a crazy shit show right now, and I've never seen so many people in my life. So it doesn't seem like we'll be able to even park anywhere to jump in the lake. So I'll just have to save that for another day and just feel the essence of Lake Tahoe in my shower. So I think this is a great time to end this vlog. I definitely will have some follow-up ones answering some of your questions and just once I've had a chance to process like what even just happened. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been such an amazing adventure. As always, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for all the future adventures. We have so many more fun things planned for the next couple of months. So I'll see you soon.